Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. I've already gotten up and done my glucose. It was 127. So it's not bad. It's not the best it's ever been, but it's not bad. I know my hair looks like a mess, but you know what? We all get up in the morning with messy hair. We all do. Okay? I just turned the camera on. That's the only difference. We're going to have ourselves a little coffee this morning. I'm going to sit here and read your comments and say good morning to everybody in the comments section. And Chico is about his business. I don't know what he's doing, but he's had his pain pills, his pain medicine this morning, and he didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I've been awake for an hour at least, probably an hour and a half, but I laid in bed with him because he didn't want to get out of bed, and so he still didn't want to get out of bed. But I had to. So I got up out of bed, and as soon as I got out of bed, he was out. Okay. So, anyway, so I'm going to get in here. I've got one video uploading on YouTube, one video that's been edited and is crunching itself together. And I did all that already this morning. And now I'm going to get to your comments. And then eventually I'll get to taking a shower and washing my hair. But Chico came in to say good morning to you. Tell everybody good morning. He is shivering this morning. I can't put his jacket on him because of his surgery, the location of his surgery. So he does have the choice to crawl back in bed. Hold on a minute. You want to get up here with us? Or he can come up here with us. He can do that. But y'all get used to this. He's going to be sporting it for 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And so he is shivering, but he's all about his business. I do have the heaters in the house going on. And so, yeah, so he is all about his business this morning. Okay. All right, let me get to answering your comments. Boo, everybody. Boo. And I'll see you guys in a little while, probably when I get ready to cook my breakfast. Oh, good morning, everyone. Let me adjust this so that you guys can see that I do have my little cheese omelet here this morning and French toast. Oh, I didn't bring a spoon for my salsa, so I'll use my fork. And we're gonna put a little salsa on top of this. You might hear a little noise in the background. It is Saturday morning, and the kids in the neighborhood are outside. It is almost 10 o'clock in the morning, and so that's why you're going to hear noise in the background, and that's fine. So, on the days that I'm not having the potatoes, I am doing my French toast in the morning. So we're going to come in here, we're going to try this. I do like my own salsa. I've been experimenting with Zoodles since yesterday, and I really do like the Zoodle maker that I have, and I'll show it to you today. This omelet is made with cream cheese. And it is so good. I do like cream cheese in the morning. On my omelets, I've made cream cheese pancakes. It's so good. It's so creamy and smooth in these omelets. I hope you can see in the background Chico. He has his food available while I'm eating. And so it only took a day or two for him to learn. Not to beg for my food, which is food he cannot have, because I like to put garlic, pepper, seasonings in it that is actually toxic to him. And that's why he doesn't get my food. I was hungry for the omelet today. You saw that. Just a little bit of syrup. Not much. And this is only 2 eggs this morning. And an ounce of cream cheese, so that's 3 ounces of protein. And this bread is 9 grams of carb. So and then the syrup, I don't have my reading glasses on it, but there it is. You guys can see it. I'll put my reading glasses on and see. I admitted to you guys that Thursday I did break my eating program. And the reason is because I was stressed out from Chico. McDonald's offered me free 10-piece chicken nugget. So that's what I had. I was doing good at the beginning. I ordered 2 cheeseburgers with no bun. And then somehow I clicked on 2 10-piece chicken nuggets and got my free chicken nuggets. So that was 30 chicken nuggets. And had it delivered to the house because I didn't want to leave Chico by himself. And so it was cool. I enjoyed it. I had leftovers that I can use in a salad later, so I'm not going to be hangry about it. I'm just going to enjoy the weekend, really not having to cook. And, well, I don't have to cook, but I am. I'm going to make some chicken with zoodles and use up the big can of cream of mushroom soup that I have in my pantry that needs to get used up. And the 12 ounces of chicken that I have from the chicken that I made that is frozen. I'm thawing it out right now. And I'm going to dice that up. Put it with the cream of mushroom soup. And I'm going to make some zoodles. Now, some of you have been telling me about some noodles that are out there that I can try. And I've looked them up. They are actually on my eating plan. They are within the realm of my eating plan, but I am going to look at the ingredients really closely and see, you know, if there's preservatives and stuff like that in it. And to be honest, the zucchini, I get a lot of it from the food bank when I go, and I was looking for creative ways to use it up fresh instead of freezing it so I can use it up as I go. I don't know if y'all can see that, but Chico is getting into his busyness over there. You need to stop that. You're not supposed to be leaping up on things, okay? He does listen to me. Let me get my face up here. He does listen to me. He does. And so I am done with my breakfast. I'm going to get the dishes done. Start the dishwasher because it's full. Well, it will be full when I put this up. Make me another cup of coffee because I've only had 1 cup, so. And I'll see you guys when I get ready to make the zoodles. That's the next thing I'm going to film today. It's me showing you how to use the tool to make zucchini noodles, which I'm going to be honest with you, I was a little intimidated by the machine itself. But once I realized how easy it is to make these zoodles and make them fresh, I'm going to be making them every time I get zucchini. Every time I get zucchini, I'm going to plant zucchini out in my garden this next year. And anytime I get zucchini from the food bank, I'm definitely going to use this tool because it is so easy to make these zoodles with it. Now, yesterday's video, I did tell you I will not be blanching the zoodles when I cook it today. And I learned from that. It says to blanch it for about 1 minute. And when I did, it wasn't mush, but it was a little overdone for me because it's thin, okay? And so instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put it into the sauce itself and let it simmer for a minute. And then it should not get overcooked. And I'm hoping it'll absorb some of the flavor from the sauce. I'm hoping that anyway. All right, guys and gals. I'll see you guys in a little while. Y'all need some Chico time. Him trying to figure things out. Yeah, he figured out. Look, he figured out how to get to his treats in there. I put some treats in there for him. And he figured it out. He figured it out. So cute. He's so cute. We're going to come in and we are going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to leave this pot out because I have plans for it in a little bit. So I'm going to get my teapot out. Put some water in it. Put it on the back burner back here. Turn on the back burner. And we're going to let this come up to a boil. And we're going to decide on what what tea am I going to make right now? Because I want some hot tea. Now, I got this as a gift from the winery, and it's mulling spices. Mulling spices. And to be honest, I don't want to take any of my wine and make mulled wine with it, because this is premium wine, and what you're actually doing is changing the premium wine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the grocery store probably at the beginning of this next week. And one of the things I'm going to pick up is a red wine, sweet red. And I'm going to use it to make wine mulling, to mull some wine. If you don't know what that is, I'll show it to you. And I am able to have mulled wine in small quantities, so I'm looking forward to that. And basically what you're doing is cooking the alcohol out of the wine, and and giving it a little bit more flavor. It's a nice, on a cold day, it's a nice hot beverage to have. And you can't sit and drink the whole thing. I couldn't sit and drink the whole thing, but what I can do is have a cup of it. And so I'll be looking forward to that. In the meantime, let me show you what's happening back over here. Chico is eating his second 1/4 cup of food for today. So he's eating. This is the second one. Remember, he ate the first one when I was eating breakfast. And I'm trying to keep food down for him pretty much all day long. He doesn't eat more than 3/4 cup, which is the recommended amount for him right now. He has never eaten more than that. So I do try to keep it down, but I do pick it up on our last walk. I pick it up so that he doesn't come in here at night and eat in the middle of the night. He doesn't get up out of bed. And so he doesn't do that. He doesn't get up out of bed after I put him to bed at night. So anyway, that's what I trained him to do, that from the very get-go, from the very beginning. And once you train puppies to do this kind of stuff, from the very beginning, it's pretty easy. They pick it up really, really fast when they're puppies. So it's when they get older that it's really hard to teach them new tricks. So I consider this training, and I do it very well. I do it also a very passive way, in that I reward the good behavior, the things I want to see, and I just completely ignore the things I don't want to see. And it pretty much works really, really quick on him. So he's turning out to be a blessing for sure. We're going to come in, we're going to decide what hot tea am I going to have. And I know there's a lot going on back there. I know there is. Because it's Saturday, all right? It's Saturday. It's a chill day for me. So, and my focus right now is taking care of Chico. It's not making sure my house looks pretty for everyone. Yesterday I had the country peach. So I'm going to move to the raspberry today. I try to kind of mix it up and get a different one each and every time I make a hot tea, each day. And so today is going to be the raspberry. So I'm going to drop a raspberry tea bag in there. And the next one will either be an orange, a bingo, or a wild berry one. I also have chai spice tea as well over here, so I could choose one of the chai spice tea, but today it's going to be this one, the raspberry. All right. I want y'all all to see, I picked up all of his toys, all of them. Let's see how long it takes before he drags them all back out again. On my lazy Saturday, which this has turned out to be a lazy Saturday, I am going to enjoy a hot cup of raspberry tea. It's so good. I really do enjoy it. And I'm learning that I can take these decaf teas and drink them either hot or cold. And so today is a day when it's 72 outside, but inside my house it's about 65. And so um, sometimes it happens that way, that it's nice and warm outside, but not so warm inside the house. It's not cool enough for me to run all of the heaters, but I do have the heater set at 70 here in the office. And that way, if Chico wants to come in and get warm, he can. Otherwise, he is busy about his business. He is busy about his business. I picked up all of his toys because I want to give him a challenge. And what I do is I put it in, it's in, let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show it to you, because I want you to see that I did pick them all up, but he has already started taking them out, which is fine. That's what I want him to do. All right, so here it is. It's in a bag that I got free when I was teaching. I don't know what came in it. It has a zipper on it. If I don't want him to get into it, I could zip it up, but I'm not going to. I got a bunch of these free bags. You know, when I was teaching all those years, we get our supplies in them sometimes, and I keep them, and then I use them until they're worn out completely, and I toss them. I use them for groceries. I use them bringing things from the car. I use them for a lot of things. And so this bag happens to be Chico's bag, and one day I might just go ahead and use like a white marker and put Chico's name on it. I might do that. And yeah, so I put this down next to his bed, and then he goes in and picks everything out slowly, and he's right underneath me right now trying to get to this bag. And I do that because it challenges him. It gives him something to do, so he's not chewing on my furniture. So he's not jumping up and down, trying to get up on top of the couches and things like that, and jumping down off the couches. This is going to keep him occupied for a while. So let me put it down so he can get busy on taking all of his little toys out and moving them around the room. He's already buried a treat inside of his bed because he wanted the treat, but he did not want it. Does that make sense? He's not hungry. So anyway, I'm going to put this down on the floor and let him go about his business of placing his toys in the house where he wants them. Hello, everyone. I want to let you know that I did have a little snack this evening. I had beef stick and a boiled egg, and I had me a couple of cups of decaf coffee and a glass of Sprite, sugar-free Sprite. And that was kind of my snack for the evening. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by and saying hello and spending the day with me. It helps me more than you know. But above all, I want you to be blessed, because you guys bless me each and every day just by stopping in. I'm hoping that next week will kind of level out, and I will start back to doing some things and going out and grocery shopping and things like that, doing the food bank haul next week. Now that we have Chico where he needs to be, and he is healing up really well, he's not having very many problems at all, then I can get back into my routine. And I'm going to be leaving playlists at the end along with the subscribe button. If you haven't already watched my older videos, please go back and watch my older videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It all helps. Hit the thumbs up, make a comment down below. All of that helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow.